What's up, everybody? My name's Chance, and today we're going to be hopping into a historical best of 3 ranked. And we're going to be bringing with us what I could think of to be the best as far as competitive and fun combination in a deck. So before we go and hop into exactly what we're playing here today, I would like to remind everybody, if you enjoy the video, please be sure to leave a like down below and a comment in the comment section if you have any suggestions on this video, future videos, or past videos. Furthermore, if you're new here, consider subscribing. I try to put up a video daily, and you know, sometimes I slip up here and there. If you're looking to support the channel through a monetary means, you can hit the join button down below the video. It'll give you a list of perks you can acquire upon joining up. And last but not least, if you're looking to pick up some magic cards, you can head over to tcgplayer.com and use the promo code TheNewDoctorSpilligan. Now, on into what we are actually playing here. Fauna Shaman's Elementals. It is a bit of a deck. It's a far cry for help. That's for sure. Anyways, I had this idea of using Fauna Shaman alongside Elementals in order to sort of guarantee you draw the ones you want while still having the funness of Elementals and using something new in combination with old. It's just supposed to be interesting, right? So we have your classic elemental combination of cards, right? We have the Risen Reef, Healer of the Glade to help us fight the aggro decks. We do have Wildgrowth Walker. We also have Path of Discovery. It's a very filled out deck, but we are playing Guardian Project, so I've kept the numbers on creatures lower and more spread out. But since we have Fauna Shaman, it shouldn't be too bad of a problem since we can just sort of find the ones we want, right? So again, there's that, and then we have Muldrotha, which also like points us in the direction of wanting different cards instead of wanting, you know, multiple copies of the same card, because this allows us to play cards from our graveyard, and we want a wider selection of cards whenever we have this down, right? So we do have a lot of enchantments. We do have the Great Hinge, which is an artifact, and the Immortal Sun. A couple of artifacts that didn't make the cut but are still very worthwhile mentioning, and one should be well, somewhere around here. Witching Well. Yeah, there it is. So this is a very good card, and I really fought myself on whether or not to add it in the deck because it is an excellent effect. It works with Yurok, it works with Muldrotha, it allows you to draw cards, it allows you to scry. It's very strong, honestly, for 1 mana. So if you want to add it in, if you want to find some room somewhere in here, by all means, throw it in there. And like I said, it does work well with both of these two cards, which are kind of the main focus of the deck, right? Yurok being able to double all the enter the battlefield effects, and Muldrotha allowing us to play things back from our graveyard, which a lot of our creatures are enter the battlefield effects. Not so much on our enchantments, although Growing Rights is, just in case it does get removed or something along those lines. We do have Teferi's Time Twist, which is also fantastic in an enter the battlefield effect kind of deck. It allows you to save your creatures from being removed, as well as re-procking whatever effect they may have. Dive Down helps us protect against whatever it may be. So yeah, it's like I said, it's a very spread out deck, and it has a lot going on in it, but it tends to work out very well. So we're going to take a look at the sideboard now, and the main things that I thought about with the sideboard should be obvious, of course. Mono red, right, and control, just straight up control of any variants. So the way I figured we would combat that, right, is by using things such as Dive Down, Negate, and Thought Erasure for the control decks. So we can Thought Erasure and try and take out their board wipes or whatever it may be. We can negate their board wipes or whatever it may be, and we can dive down on our creatures so they're not removing them nearly as quickly, right? Then for mono red, we do have more copies of Merfolk Branchwalker. Actually, I think I cut her completely from the main deck, but you know, throw her in, you have a little bit more of the Explore package, you have a lower curve on your creatures, tends to work out fine. We have Assassin's Trophy and Ravenous Troop in case they're playing a more creature-oriented deck, right? You want to have a bit more removal in there. We have 2 copies of Phyrexian Scriptures just in case they're playing a go-wide deck. This is some excellent removal. Can be played back with Muldrotha. you know, it's actually really good whenever it's played back with Muldrotha, because then you keep putting counters on different creatures and they all become artifacts, so this doesn't destroy... It destroys less and less of your creatures the more you play it, right? So really it's an awesome deck, and this is what I love about Historic, right? Is it gives you potential for awesome decks like this. So we're gonna go ahead and hop right into our matches. T-Pal. Alrighty, rocking the same avatar as us. I feel like I already know them a little bit, you know. Alright, they're choosing whether to play first. Yeah, why even ask? Why even ask? Who says, yeah, I'll play second? You know, maybe if you could see your hand first, but you can't, so we'll keep this. I like seeing all the Risen Reefs. I like it. Probably go turn 1 Breeding Pool, and then build up from there. Oh, bum 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 bum. T-Pal, what you doing? Oh, deciding whether or not to mulligan, or deciding what to put away, I guess, rather. Alrighty. It's a cool little forest. Alright, so they're leading with a Llanowar. I am happy to see that. For sure, happy to see that. Because it just means that we're not going up against mono red, and this hand isn't exactly equipped to deal with mono red. It would fare maybe okay, maybe. Just because we have the Leafkin and the hostage, so we could potentially take one of their quicker creatures. Sure, they would kill the hostage, but well, yeah, we'd have to wait on the hostage until we could play it and play whatever we took. I don't know. I'm glad it's not mono red. Okay, I'll just leave it at that. And play our Leafkin this turn, and then we'll play Risen Reef. We're gonna be up to 4 mana next turn. I don't think we have anything we want to hostage shaker quite yet. Even the Pel Collector's not that scary. Although I have been seeing a whole lot of Gruul decks. I gotta say, I'm happy to see that. I think that was one of my dogs growling. I'm not quite sure what just went on there. I just heard a weird sound. Anyways, yeah, I'm happy to see so many. I lost my train of thought. Happy to see so many different decks. I'm not gonna block that. That seems like a bad thing. Although, then again, if they were trying to trick me into thinking they had a combat trick and then had Skewer the Critics, that would have been kind of nifty as well. Either way, though. So yeah, I think we just go into the Risen Reef and we play our Watery Grave. Immortal Sun. What a draw. What a draw. Alright, so we'll be at 5 mana next turn. That's another Risen Reef and a healer. Burning Tree Emissary. A card that I want to check out for sure. Oh my goodness. They're gonna have to excuse me. I actually woke up not that long ago. I know it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 3 o'clock, something like that. But the holidays. My holidays aren't like most because we don't have big family gatherings like most people do. It's just the 3 of us for Thanksgiving. You know, Christmas and all that's a little bit different, but yeah, for Thanksgiving it's just me, my girlfriend, and my brother, which is kind of nice because then, you know, we do whatever we want to do. Alrighty, drawing the cards. Drawing the cards. Dun, 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 dun. Take action, enters tapped. I was really hoping for another land there, though I'm not going to complain about drawing into a Yurok for sure. Okay, so we're up to 5, 7, 8 mana come next turn. That's incredible. That's a Yurok plus a Growing Rites, right? They have a whole lot coming at my face. Do I care? Do I care to block it? Yeah, I think the healer definitely goes into something. Let's do healer on the Llanowar. Everything else I'm gonna let through. Embercleave. Ooh, spicy. Spicy. I like it. I'm gonna take their Embercleave, by the way, in case y'all couldn't pick up on that. I'm 100%, 1000% taking their Embercleave. Okay, so that's happening. I can't do it this turn, can I? I mean, I kind of need to. I kind of really need to do it this turn, but I also want to play the Yurok so I can double Hostage Taker. But is that being greedy? I think that's being greedy, yeah. Although, their Embercleave can't get through my Yurok, and I still have mana for a dive down, so maybe that's not bad. And we also get four little ticks of the Risen Reef here. Oh my god, don't just draw me cards. Give me some lands! Fuck! What is this? Do I keep the mana for dive down? I think so. I think I just keep the mana for dive down. Although, Growing Rights... Oh my god. No, I don't need to do that. I'm already going to have to discard. I don't need to do that. I'm already going to have to discard. That doesn't do anything. Yeah, I think I'm just going to keep up mana. No attacks. I have to discard 3 cards? No! Alright, in turn. What are we going to get rid of? What are we going to get rid of? Cavalier of Night, you don't make the cut. Hostage, you're definitely staying. Here's the thing, Growing we can play from the graveyard, and the Immortal Sun we can play from the graveyard actually, because we have Muldrotha here, so those are fine to get rid of. I really just need my Hostage Taker. Get rid of that Embercleave. You know what I mean? Thank goodness we have Dive Down, right? So even if they try to remove our Yurok, they won't be successful. Now they can move. They can move Embercleave, right? But not once they go to attack. So I guess that's out of the question now. Roll it, roll it. Alright, so we block here. If they don't do anything to buff the elf, then we don't even have to worry about the dive down, right? So they're just, yeah, it's just dead. Okay. Okay. T-Pal, what you got for me? Another Llanowar? I'm gonna be super happy if that's it, if I didn't even have to dive down my Yurok. A little upset I didn't play the Fauna Shaman, of course, but, you know. Much happier that I get to save it. So, on to my turn. Oh ho ho. Oh ho 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 ho. So yeah, this happens, and I take that. And I take... Yeah, I'll take a Pelt Collector. Excuse me. So we're definitely swinging in this turn. We're swinging in even if we don't need to swing in, right? So swinging with 1 still costs 5. I only get to 4. Oh, no, we can swing in with everything because we can play it. Okay, tell you what we're gonna do. Swing in like that. Because now we can play the Embercleave, right? Oh, they didn't block anything? That's a mistake. You know I have Embercleave. Yeah, I just want to attach it to your rock. I don't want to swap it around here. T-Pal, gonna surrender. Yeah, I can understand that. Alright, so they are playing low curve stuff. So let me get the Cavalier of Night out of here. Let me get the Eldest Reborn out of here. I'm gonna go for some Merfolk Branchwalker so we have a lower curve. I don't know if we need the Immortal Sun, but I'm so attached to it. I haven't got to play it in so long, okay? Y'all leave me alone. I'll take out a copy of Guardian Project so I can hit 1 more Branchwalker. Ravenous Choop wouldn't be bad either for some more removal. Or just straight up Assassin's Trophy, huh? Alright. Well, no. I can't bring myself to do it. We'll find something else out. Alright, I think this will work. I think that's fine. They're playing a bit more of an aggro deck, so we want our curve to be lower to be able to deal with their curve, right? Or deal with their creatures at a lower cost than their curve. Fauna Shaman, Muldrotha, and Growing Rites. In a hand that has fantastic mana, but undiscernible results. I'm gonna keep it. It's so outlandish. I want to see what happens. They mulligan. Now we know they have an aggro deck, so this is certainly a risky keep, right? We know they're gonna be not necessarily coming out of the gate turn 1, but from turn 2 to 3, I'd say they could have some serious potential. I'm gonna go and play my Temple of Malady, see what we hit. Merfolk Branchwalker. I'm actually fine with that, to be completely honest. We may even use Fauna Shaman to get rid of our Muldrotha to hit something a little bit lower to curve. Like, for instance, we could play our Fauna Shaman this turn, next turn discard the Muldrotha and play Wildgrowth Walker, and then play into a Merfolk Branchwalker, which I honestly think is the best play we have available, right? Alright. We're gonna do it. We are gonna do it. Discard the Muldrotha into a Wildgrowth Walker. On the next turn, we can play... well, we can't play Growing Rites plus Merfolk Branchwalker, but we can play the Branchwalker, and that'll be enough, I guess. Maybe. You leave my Fauna Shaman alone, T-Pal. Leave her alone. Damn you. Well, all of that planning for nothing. What a shame. What a shame. What a shame. Just gonna go with my Leafkin. Take it slow, I guess. Take it slow for a turn. Worst outcome I could see is taking maybe like 3 damage. Rekindling Phoenix, that's certainly not good. We don't have a whole lot of flyers. Fly hairs. Get up to 4 mana this turn. This is happening. Merfolk Branchwalker. Path of Discovery. No. Nope, doesn't save us. That Phoenix is really, really good for them. I guess we can get another black just in case we do hit, what's it called? Healer of the Glade is fantastic. Don't get me wrong, the Risen Wraith is great, but our immediate problem right now is the health. It is the health. Questing Beast. Oh no. Oh no, indeed. Okay, so they really came out swinging this game. Bum bum bum. Block there. We're still gonna take 8 damage. I think we just lose here though. Think so. Yeah. like I said, we knew it was a risky keep when we kept it. Alright, so good game there. We'll move on to a game 3 where hopefully I won't be so greedy with my keep, right? That was on me. That was on me. Was there any other changes I wanted to make? I mean, a couple copies of Assassin's Trophy probably wouldn't be bad for us here. Agent of Treachery is a bit costly. So the Immortal Sun. Seems fun. Seems alright. Alright, here we go. Game 3. Tiebreaker. T-Pal. See if their Gruul aggro is going to be enough. Well, we'll play first. Oh my god, what are you doing? What are you doing, game? There's all these awesome cards, but you only have one land. Of course I'm going to keep it. I'm a savage. Can't show me all this awesomeness and be like, well, now you got to throw it all away. Hell no. I'll take my chances. And for those of you watching, if I win, yes, it may have been luck, or it may have just been having good faith, you know? Who knows? Obviously it would be luck. It's gonna be very lucky. But like, you can't show me this and say, hey, don't take it. Right? It's not on me. That's on you, game. That's on you. We're gonna get a forced for what I feel like is obvious reasons. Excuse me. Opponent leading with a land war. We busted on our land on turn 2. That's not a good sign. Game, I said I was gonna have faith. You're proving me wrong. Castle Embrith. I mean, I guess it's not bad in a Gruul aggro deck. It could help in those mirror matches, right? Could make your creatures just a little bit bigger. Temple of Malady, one of the only cards that would enter tap, and then into another land. Okay, see, I knew you were gonna turn out okay, game. So we will be able to lead with the Risen Reef. Hopefully it won't just immediately die. We'll have to see. They are up to 4 mana, which is scary because that's a questing beast area, right? That's a smack in the face for sure. Zerta Goblin, not as scary, especially since they're just putting a counter on it that gives me a little bit of breathing room. And then Once Upon a Time. There's the questing beast. Alright, righto. I should have known. Okay, so we will go Risen Reef, Wildgrowth, Merfolk, that hole. Oh, into another land. Yes, yes. See, you just gotta have a little bit of faith. Not saying we're gonna win because of this, you know. We could definitely still get smacked around. For fuck's sake, they still have a questing beast. You know, things could definitely turn out hairy. Now the real question is, since I have the well, you know what, T-Pal, asshole. So we're gonna take a little bit of damage here. By a little bit, I mean a decent little bit. Oh my goodness, the temptation is too real. We have to go Path of Discovery here. It's just, we got to, okay? And now on our next turn, we just hope that we hit a land. If we can hit a land, we can go Wildgrowth into Risen Reef, which would be, you know, at least 6 health, which is basically what they're gonna deal here, and then 4 extra from the. So they're gonna deal 10. So we're gonna be down to 4. We'll be back up to 10 if everything goes right. That is, if we can hit a land. All I want for... Shut up, phone. All I want for Christmas is a land. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so we're down to 4. Oh, game, you heard me. You heard my prayers. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. No. Okay, so we're at 7. If I play Merfolk Branchwalker, we can actually gain 6 life, and we'll go back up to 13. I kind of like that better. Don't get me wrong, I want to play the Risen Reef, for sure. For sure. But I also don't want to die. I will keep a hostage taker for sure. That's the ability to take a questing beast off the board and play it myself, so that's fantastic. Please excuse me, my calf muscle for some reason is itchy. Okay, so there comes their Zerta Goblino with haste. Interesting. And another Zertar Goblin with haste. Yeah. They're just going for the face this turn, huh? They are. That's really quite interesting. So I don't think that's the right play. Take out their two biggest creatures. They're only left with small ones. I still have the ability to regain plenty of health. I could even play Risen Reef into a Fauna Shaman if I wanted to. Or I could play this into a Risen Reef. Doesn't sound bad either. Yeah. Scratch playing the Hostage Shaker. Scratch that. This gains us plenty of life. Plenty. Muldrotha, fantastic. Things are turning up. Millhouse, dive down. I'll actually keep a dive down. Not gonna complain about that. Now we can swing in for 6, or we can just go no attacks and have a decent block, and that's what I want. That's what I really want, because they're down to top decking, right? They don't have draw engines like we do. I mean, once upon a time, but it's basically cycling itself, right? It costs 2 mana to find another card. And they can't hit a planeswalker, they can't hit an instant, they can't hit a sorcery, all they can hit is a land or a creature, so I think we have this game in the bag. That second game, like I said, they really got out from underneath us quick with the oh, I can't think of his name. Pel Collector. They really got out from underneath us with the Pel Collector. I know you don't have anything. Oh wait, they can boost everything's attack by 1. So we'll do it like this, right? Oh no, they can't. They didn't even have enough mana. I don't know what that attack was then. Maybe they're just giving up. Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Alright, so we will go ahead and get down Muldrotha so we can start playing things back from our graveyard. Assassin's Trophy. Woodland Cemetery. Swamp. Okay, T-Pow. Had enough. Fantastic. So we're going to be picking that up. Not quite sure of that, but sure. Gaining experience nonetheless. Alrighty, so picked up a game 1, on into a game 2. Helphus gonna be our next foe for the day. Waiting on them to decide. Maybe I should have kept the other hand. We'll put back the Path of Discovery. We'll go ahead and get down the Hinterland Harbor because you never know what lands you're going to draw afterwards. Golden Egg in a Boros deck. That's the thing that's throwing me off. Oh, it's Jessica. Okay. That makes more sense. Fabled Passage. Such a kick in the face. Such a kick in the face. Stone Cold Serpent. Certainly not something you want to see, but not the world's worst problem either. So, go ahead and get down our first Risen Reef. Maybe, nope. I was going to say maybe hit a land here, you know, be off to a good start, but no. Maybe we'll draw into a land and hit a land. That wouldn't be terrible. If we draw into a land, though, we can always use Hostage Taker and just take their Stone Cold Serpent. My, that got big rather quick. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Actually, we can't even Hostage Taker it, right? Can't even Hostage Taker it. Muldrotha. Do we want to play a Muldrotha? I think I'd rather see more land, right? Yeah. I'm not too keen on the Muldroth though. Stonecool Serpent, that's a scary one. We could go ahead and play the Cloudkin. We'll play risky. We'll go ahead and play another Risen Reef. Double the effect. Take action, intercept. Hit me another land. No, Wildgrowth Walker. Okay. Well, it is what it is. Oh, that's cool. I like their deck. So we have no way of taking the Stonecool Serpent. We may just be dead on board here. We're one shot of Agent of Treachery, which would have been fantastic. But without it, I think we're just dead here. Cloudkin can block Stonecool Serpent, but it has Trample, so it's a bit hard. Even with Dive Down, it's not going to be enough. Probably dead. Yeah, I think we're dead on board here. All right, that's okay. We'll go into a game 2. We will try again, as they say. All right, so. Choop is gonna be our man for this game. Phone doesn't quit going off. Be rather displeased. Agent of Treachery is good. I think we do take out the Cavalier. Although Cavalier can actually target it as well, so maybe not. Maybe we just take out the hostage takers, although they have a lot of artifacts and all that as well. Such a decision. Eldest doesn't make it. Take out the Cloudkins, add in some Branch Walkers. This way we have a bit of a stronger bottom curve. I kind of want to throw in some negates, but I'm not completely sure on it. We'll leave it as is. I'll go back and forth all day. Alright, so on into a game 2. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Last time I mulliganed it, I don't know. You know, I can either have a ton of lands or I can have no lands, but there is no in between. There is no okay draw in this game. Overgrown Tomb will allow us to play all of these other cards untapped, so that's good at least. Go ahead and play Temple of Malady. Another land? Hell no, get out of here, game. What are you doing? Did you see the hand I kept? Do you think I need more lands? Fuck. Alright, Fauna Shaman. Never mind, there's a quench. Oh, lovely. Oh, lovely. I guess it doesn't really matter here, right? Hey, another Fauna Shaman. Let's see if she makes it. Okay, so do we want to discard the Muldrotha? If we discard Muldrotha, we can get Choop and kill their Weatherlight captain, right? Although Muldrotha is a really key piece here in the deck. Ah, we'll do it. We still have another one in deck, it's fine. Alright, so... Oh, we could also hostage taker it, I suppose. We'll just kill it. Alright, so next turn we'll be up to 6 mana, which means if we can hit another Muldrotha, which shouldn't be too hard, then we can play it. Alright, Arcanist Owl. Didn't hit anything? That's surprising. Okay, so let's go ahead and use our Growing Rights. Oh, well hell, there's a Muldrotha right there. Also a Choop and a Leafkin. Alright, well give me the Muldrotha. We'll play it next turn, I suppose. We can throw this in tapped. Alrighty. Flame Sweep. We could Teferi's Time Twist the Ravenous Choop, since we're gonna be able to play the Fauna Shaman anyway. So yeah, I kind of like that better. It's cheaper to play the Fauna Shaman back than it is to play the Ravenous Choop, and this way we get to destroy something. Woohoo! Destruction. Destructione. Alright, so that dealt with that. Ooh, we could go Risen Reef into a Muldrotha, but that, I feel like that's stretching it a bit, maybe? Perhaps? Perhaps, maybe? Let's just play the Muldrotha. Alright, we can swing in with our 3/3 Choop. Never mind, they're just gonna surrender. Okay, so game 2. Yeah. Fantastic. Fantastic. What do we want to do here? I mean, our deck worked. You know, it certainly worked there, but do I mean, the only bad thing was all the lands, right? It ended up working out fine. We'll keep it. We'll keep it. So we're 1-1 here. Up against Help. I don't know if it's Help His or Helphus. Either way, you know, this will be the tiebreaker of this this interesting deck. I haven't really even seen that much of their deck. It's just game 1 they caught me off super guard, right, with the Stone Cool Serpent and me having no way to deal with that. Turn 1. Game 2, I don't know. It seemed like their deck was kind of lacking. This is kind of a scary hand, but we have the Fauna Shamans that can maybe turn it around. So, and there's a Hinterland Harbor, so that makes things so difficult. Well, here's the thing: if we go 1, 2, play that on 2, can still play that on 3. If we go here, yeah, you know what? Let's go with Temple of Malady. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and that would be 4. So that actually curves us out perfectly fine. I'll keep the Fabled Passage. I will keep it. Golden Egg. Ye Olde Faithful. That was their key in winning the first match. So maybe I should be scared. Maybe I should take note of the Golden Egg. So we're probably going to use one one Fauna Shaman to discard the other Fauna Shaman to find something a bit more to our liking. Now we know they're playing a whole lot of artifacts and this and that, I suppose. Flame Sweep is in the mix, which means... Okay, so there's the Serpent. There is the Serpent. We need to deal with that Asape. Or some would say ASAP, right? Some normal people would say ASAP. Risen Reef gonna draw us into a Merfolk Branch Walker. That's not bad. Healer of the Glade. What do you get us? What do you give us? A land. Alrighty, I'm thankful for that. We're drawing our lands rather quickly. Maybe I shouldn't have kept the Fabled Passage, knowing I was going to play a Risen Reef and knowing there was going to be a chance for more lands. Oh well. Oh well. What are you going to do? You know, what are you going to do? So we'll allow the 3 damage. There's no reason in blocking it right now, as it does have trample, so you know, some damage is still going to get through. I'd rather keep my creatures, especially ones that can block it and potentially get up that high. So Prison Realm's going to be coming down on the Risen Reef. That's okay. That's alright. We all have troubles now and then. So what are we looking for here? Probably the Choop, right? The Ravenous Choop. Oh, old Choop. Choop. So we'll play a Fauna Shaman. I'm not going to play both just in case they have that Flame Sweep. That legendary Flame Sweep, right? Okay, so we can already cast the Choop, but it'll be fun. I think I'm actually just going to leave it as is here, because if they do have Flame Sweep, if they have some sort of board wipe, right, then we're not going to have any way to get the Choop. But if we leave the board state as is, then we should be able to get them no problem. So we'll go ahead and block with the Healer of the Glade, since we now have a clear-cut path on how we want to take this thing out. Deputy of Detention on the Fauna Shaman? On the Fauna Shaman. Okay, so again, another great reason for not playing our second Fauna Shaman, you know? Deputy of Detention. Would have taken them both. Alrighty. Ooh, Guardian Project. Why would you enter like that? Okay, so I want 1 green at least left up. 1 green and those 2. So, Guardian Project. Now, we're not going to draw anything off the Fauna Shaman here because it's in exile. Or wait, does it not count for exile? Graveyard. Okay, so this should draw as a card since it's exiled. Correct? Yeah, nice. Alright. And then next turn we can discard the Merfolk Branch Walker, hit the Choop, kill their Stone Cold Serpent before it gets out of hand, right? So we saw the potential of it. It's huge. No, you leave my Fauna Shaman alone, you bastard. I had plans for her. You cunt. Alright. Merfolk Branch Walker, you're gonna solve all of our problems. What is with all these goddamn lands? Who's doing this? Another Merfolk Branch Walker. I'm actually gonna graveyard that. I know, okay? I know. Oh, that was actually really bad, graveyarding that. Guardian Project, why you gotta do this to me? I gotta be so different, so difficult. So I didn't get to draw the card. I didn't think about it all the way through, I suppose. So misplay there. Certainly an oops situation. Oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Yeah, you do have to remember though. Like I said, I woke up not too long ago. I know it may be the middle of the day, but It's kind of like the beginning of mine. The Immortal Sun. Well, I mean, hell, we have enough mana for it, so why not, you know? Why not? Cool. Cool. Could actually probably be attacking with my Merfolk Branchwalker now at this point, since their Stone Cold Serpent isn't big enough and they're not really defending with it. Whereas if they do what I think they're about to do, now we're in trouble. Alrighty, so no blocks. Because it doesn't matter if we block this turn or next turn for trying to save our lives, you know. Really does not. Another land. I'm actually fucking baffled. And a Risen Reef. Alright, so let's go Risen Reef. Give me something good. Oh, so we even get a little scry at the card before. Oh, Cavalier of Night. Hell yeah, that's what we want. That is what we want. Dun da da da. Bye bye, Stone Cold Serpent. Alrighty. So we might be able to turn this back around. Ooh, and a Great Hinge. Sacrifice another creature. Yes, I would like to sacrifice you in exchange for you. Ha ha ha. Get out of here. You big old 10-10. You ridiculously sized creature, you. We'll play a Great Hinge to top it all off. Gain a little bit of health back. Oh, so fantastic. Alrighty. So we got low, okay? They almost got us with that Stone Cold Serpent again, but Cavalier of Night coming through. My goodness, though, at the amount of lands, they have 6. Oh, and they're just gonna surrender! Yeah, that's fantastic. Alright, so we're going up to Bronze Tier 2. Fantastic. Working our way through the trenches. My phone, I swear, it does it at the most inopportune times when I'm really trying to make a plan, really trying to drive home what I'm talking about. Anyways, that's going to do it for game 2 and for this video, because I'm going to try and keep these to the same length, even though I know they're best of 3 and it's going to be taking me a lot longer in my matches. I want to play 2 individual matches and you know, go from there. Anyways, thanks everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to leave a like down below and comment in the comment section if you enjoyed this historic, if you enjoyed me playing the a little bit more competitive in this best of 3 ranked. You know, let me know so that way I can continue. So yeah, that's gonna do it for today's video, and peace.